Hey friends, welcome. Thank you for joining me today. As you can see, today we're going to continue decorating my home with that patriotic decor. Can't wait to do my dining room with you guys today. I hope you'll forgive me for not being face-to-face with this intro. Where I live, they had a main water break, and so we have no water. So instead of scaring y'all, I thought I would just do this voiceover, and I'm sure you guys will all appreciate that. But today, again, like I said, I'm excited to get in there and add all the patriotic feels and touches to my dining room. So y'all, let's get started. Friends, before I get started, I want to share this amazing blessing box that I got from my sweet friend JoAnn over at The Curated Home. Friends, JoAnn has the most beautiful channel. Her home is truly curated. It's so fitting that that's her name. She has an incredible home. She's showing her summer home tour right now. Please go check out her channel. Y'all will adore her. She's such a sweetheart. She calls us all her besties, and friends, I am just so honored that she thinks of me as one of her friends. But y'all, she gifted me with some things that were given to her, and I think some of these were passed down from her husband's mother and grandmother, and so these are just truly treasures. Look at these amazing, beautiful dishes. I can't wait to use these in my home. I know I won't get to use them right now, but when I start bringing in more of that garden theme, or even some of this, I think will be perfect for, Easter and spring next year. But I'm definitely going to try to incorporate some of this in my home after I take down some of my patriotic decor. These bowls and the big bowl and the smaller bowls are just amazing. Look at this gorgeous design. JoAnn, thank you so much for this thoughtful, amazing gift that you gave me, and the sweetest note. And y'all, I have to share with you this beautiful candle that she made. It is truly amazing. I can't believe she sent this gorgeous thing to me. It comes in this most beautiful dish that I can use later when the candle is gone, or maybe I could even put a candle back inside. It smells heavenly, and y'all, she made this. She is so crafty. You should see some of the things that she does. So y'all, please go check out my dear friend JoAnn. JoAnn, I love you, bestie. Thank you so much for this wonderful blessing box. So I also want to share with you a small thrift haul before we get started, because I'm going to be using some of these things in my decorating today. So this was $2.99 at Goodwill. I was surprised, like I said, that I found this there, but again, it's always such a thrill when you find an amazing piece. I also looked down and saw this beautiful flow blue plate. Is that not gorgeous? I only have a few of these pieces, and this one, I think this is my first piece actually. So yeah, isn't it gorgeous? And again, it was $1.09. I couldn't believe the price. So of course I scooped it up. And then another day I was out thrifting, I came across this gorgeous ironstone platter. And y'all, I've been saving this to show y'all for a little while, but it was $4.99, and I just think it is so beautiful. You can never go wrong with an ironstone piece, and this one is so heavy, and it's made just so perfect. It's got a lot of staining and crazing on it, so of course I love it. But y'all, I want to share something else with you that I found the other day while I was out, and I actually debated whether I should get it because of the price. So let me share this next thing with you. Look at this eagle with the baby eagle, and I mean, isn't it so perfect? It's so perfect for the 4th of July in this patriotic season of celebrating 250 years of America. And you know, it was $7.29. It was a little more than I wanted to give. That's why I kept debating it, but there was no chips on it at all. And y'all, I couldn't leave it behind. It's gonna look so perfect in my decorating today. So y'all, let's gather up all these things and let's start decorating. The first place I want to use, or decorate I should say, is this cabinet. And I've got a lot of green things in here. I've taken some things out, but I really want to keep some of this green stuff in here. And I want to use my bowls. They're not all patriotic. They're kind of a neutral color. But y'all, I need to use this stuff because I live in a really small home. Don't got lots of storage. And so I want to see these beautiful things, so I'm gonna just add to this. And I did bring my blue bowls out. I think I had those put away. I brought those out, and so I'm gonna try to just work around what I already have. So let's start with the top. So I have this beautiful piece of sheet music. I love this. I don't have a frame that it fits, so of course I just have some paper in this frame, and I just took some of that blue tape and I stuck it on there, and that way it won't really damage the sheet music. So let's put that at the top. I love this. I just love that. I think it is so pretty. And so y'all, I'm just gonna add a few more things up here. So in this basket, I have this dough bowl sitting inside, and so I'm just gonna grab a few more things to add to it. Friends, I wanted to let you know that I will try to do my home tour in the next video. So I hope you guys will come back and watch for that. I am going to show you most of my dining room except for my dining room table. And you'll have to come back to watch the home tour to see what I've done there, because I really like the way that turned out. But I just wanted to let you know, so hopefully you guys will come back and watch that home tour next week. Okay, so here are all the dishes that I have left in my stash of the blue and the red, kind of the transferware looking dishes that I want to use in my hutch. My goal was to use all of these that I have on hand. Most of the times I don't really know where to place them, but this time, since I have some extra cabinets, I'm excited to style them. So y'all, let's start adding them in. Friends, I want to share another channel with you guys. This is Tammy from Isaac's Rustic Wagon. If you don't know Tammy, run to her channel, check it out. She has the most beautiful primitive country home full of the most amazing antique pieces that you will ever find. Her channel is so cozy, warm, and you will truly love her. She is so talented, and again, her collection of antiques and vintage items is just inspiring. I've just watched her channel and I'm always in awe. So y'all go check her out. I know that you will love her so much. So now that I got these few little red plates tucked into this container, I'm just going to finish it off by adding a little bit of this paper shred. I love doing this. It's so easy. You just take an old book or any kind of book that you have that you're not using, that you don't care to cut up, and just cut the pages in really fine strips. Y'all, I'm making this for my friend Cheryl. She asked me this on the last video for a close-up of this cloche that I made. And y'all, I thrifted this. The base is some kind of little globe, and all I did was just glue one of those little handles that you can get from Hobby Lobby. And as you can see, it had like a screw in there. I just took it out, added some E6000 and glued to the top. I loved this globe because it looked like a bell-shaped cloche. So that's all I did. So Cheryl, I hope that helped you. Friends, if y'all ever have any questions, y'all just let me know. I will be more than happy to share with you whatever I can, or to walk you through something that I'm doing if you don't understand the way I've put it together. But y'all, I'm always here to help, and I appreciate all your sweet comments. Friends, I can't wait to share this other channel with you. This is Deliana from Ahometolove. If y'all don't know her, go check out her channel. She is so incredibly talented. The woman can do anything. She's the DIY queen of making all kinds of transformations in her home on a budget. I've learned so much from her, and her home is so beautiful. Y'all go check out her channel. I really enjoy watching her, and friends, I know you will love her like we do. Okay, friends, you can see I've really tried hard to balance this look out with the blue and the red dishes, and I am just going to tuck in a few pieces of greenery here and there, some little flower picks, just to bring this look all together. So y'all, let me know what you think about this cabinet and how it turned out. Tell me if you think the green still works in there along with all of the red and blue pieces that I've added. I think it works, but y'all let me know your thoughts. Okay, friends, now let's move over to my Hoosier. I love decorating this area right here. I've only taken down a few things. I'm not reinventing the wheel again. I just want to add to what I already have because I really like the way this is displayed. So y'all, let's just add to it. But friends, before we do that, I want to share my friend Angie over at If the Creek Don't Rise. She has a cooking channel, and y'all, she is one of my favorites. I love her heart. She is just so precious. She shares a lot of meals that she cooks throughout the week. She shares her family nights. She shares her church potluck dinners, and I have just learned so much from her. I enjoy her kind and thoughtful heart, and friends, I know you will love her like I do. Please go check out Angie and support her channel. But y'all, here is this amazing dish that I thrifted last year. I thought it would be perfect to add right up here. So I'm just going to take down this dish right here. I love this because it has my initial. I'm going to show you. It's got the M on there. I just love that so much. But I'm just going to put this dish right here. And I think that's going to actually help for that beautiful eagle to shine through. So this year I've really tried to not use a lot of advertisement pieces because I wanted a softer look in my home for this summer season. But I cannot not display these beautiful flag boxes that I have collected. Each of these have a flag in them, and I just love them. I also thought this red box would kind of go along with the other two boxes I have. This was something I thrifted. It's got some really sweet little picture cards inside. So I'm going to add that up there as well. And y'all, I like the way this looks. Again, I added back my sweet bowls, but y'all, I'm wanting to make a display right here. So I'm adding a plate that is the flattest plate I could find, and it's one of my mother's plates, and I want to use that right there. And y'all, remember these bottles that I shared with you that I got at the antique store? They were having a sale. I got them for half price. I think I only gave a couple of dollars for each one, but I thought they would look so pretty with some flags. So y'all, let me add them up here, and let's put some flags in here, and let's see what y'all think about that. Y'all, I love it so much. I added those sweet little silver salt and pepper shakers. I also added them to this cloche right here. That's going to tie in perfectly with the other little cloche I have with the glass salt and pepper shakers. So I love how that look kind of ties it all together. Y'all, I also had this in my stash. It's some plastic silverware. I'm going to put it by this box, but I'm going to come back later and move it. Friends, the next channel I want to share with you is my sweet, sweet friend Emily from Gridiron and Grace. I love Emily so much. We've been friends for such a long time, and she just had precious twin baby boys. So now she's a mama boy of three precious boys. And y'all, you'll love her. She does a lot of thrifting. She decorates her beautiful home. She shares a lot of wonderful content, and I hope you'll go over and check her out as she displays these beautiful items in her gorgeous new home. So y'all go check out Emily. Okay, friends, this is what I've been looking forward the most to share with you. I do this flag through the frames, and I've done it for several years. I thought this would be the perfect place to try something different. I usually use some rectangular frames and square frames, but this year I wanted to use this oval one. This is just a cotton flag, and so I am just going to share with you what I do. Now, I don't want to ruin this, so I've just taken this painter's tape, and I've just kind of put it in place where I think I want the flag to kind of hang. I don't want to put any staples in it or anything like that. So again, the the painter's tape, it really does do the job. It works perfect, doesn't damage the flag or the frame. So y'all, I'm gonna flip this around and hang it up. So it's all about just draping it, getting it the way that you like it. I really think I'm going to need to add some paper behind this so I can get this to kind of come out a little bit more. But overall, I like the way this is going to drape through this frame. Now, what really makes it work is I add 2 frames so that it comes in and out. I've got this other brown frame, and I've just added it on top of some books to give it a little more height because I didn't have one that was quite, tall enough. I think this is going to work. So again, I just have it draped in and out. I need to tweak it a little bit more to get it to look like I want, but I'm just showing you kind of the process and how it works. I did add one other frame over there as well. And y'all, I'm just going to grab this beautiful transferware dish. This is from my friend Jody. She has gifted me with so many beautiful things over here on this china cabinet in my little cabinet. And I love it so much, I usually just leave it because it's just so special to me. And I love seeing it and using it every day. But y'all, to this I'm going to add just this berry wreath. And of course, I have thrifted these little New Testament Bibles. One's blue, one's red, and one's white. And so I'm going to try to get this to work right here, and then I'm just going to add a cloche, and we're going to set it right over there on top of that cabinet. And I just think this is such a pretty touch. I love decorating with Bibles. It just has so much meaning for me and my family, and I just think there's no better decor that you can use in your home than a beautiful Bible. So I love the way this looks. Friends, next I'm going to grab this other piece of transferware that I thrifted. And of course, look at these gorgeous pearl-handled silverware pieces that my friend Jody gave me. I just love that. I want to use it right here. Again, the sheep are from Jody. Some of the brown transferware up there is from Jody. It's just so amazing and beautiful. And Jody, I love these pieces and using them all the time. But y'all, don't you think this is the most perfect place for this eagle? I'm so glad I got it. I thought it'd be perfect right here, but I'm going to show you another variation, and y'all please let me know which area or how you like it styled best. Thank you so much for being here and watching. I appreciate y'all so very much. I hope if you like this content that you would consider giving it a hype, or maybe sharing it, or just giving us a thumbs up. Also, I would love to hear from you guys in the comments. I appreciate y'all so much. Again, thank you for watching. And before I go, I'd like to share this beautiful Bible verse. And of course, I also have a prayer list here. If you could please stop and pray for those on our prayer list, I would truly appreciate it. I know each and every one of them has a very specific need. And friends, I would like to ask if you would please remember my sister-in-law TJ in your prayers, along with my good friend Ed. Friends, thank you for praying for each one of these. It means a lot to me. And y'all, before I go, let me share this Bible verse. You will seek me and find me when you search for me with all your heart. Jeremiah 29:13. Friends, this verse is so comforting, but there is a clause. You will find God when you search for him with all of your heart. Friends, put your faith and trust in God. God's always there. He never leaves you. He never forsakes you. Even when we think that he is so far away, maybe it's because we're far away from God. Friends, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Y'all, I love y'all so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.